Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. Returning it from the 4. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the... All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right to the air, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. Continuing to move past the 45. Still going inside the 35. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Connection made to the rookie from Iowa. And this is going to take him up and across midfield. They're at the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Finds him on the crossing route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Rose caught. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Down the middle, it's good. the Ravens start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
On 2.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, here's Burrow. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it at the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so rugged. So right. It's so rugged. So right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fears on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, wants for breakfast. 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Little Caesars with the extra chatty, extra style, extra flow, slip for sale, like 5 below.
Daddy Bengals, that's the team we're gonna see.
Left to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma, said this the new.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Dimitri. This Knight has it.
Intercepted by the Bengals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On one, ready?
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Stop.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Burrow out of the shotgun. Throw secured by George Pickens. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It's caught. Chase has it. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll try it right with Brown. Running in the red zone. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
They go play fake with Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
The tackle by Brian Burns. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bengals 41-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
This game, Kate, that's his domain, and he is prepared to reign over it with an iron fist. Not going to give his assignment any space and play tight man-to-man coverage. He knocks it away.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. That's caught for the first. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Trying for the touchdown. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens making a 1-point game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And he doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks them with a really long field ahead.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
11 MT.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Has it at the 37. Breaks the tackle. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
DC ready?
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Hey, report. Sit up.
Lamar off the play fake. Has it downfield, working the left. And he is down to the 30-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He tucks it and takes off.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On the move, headed right. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Chased out to his right. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
4th down, here's Jackson. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with 9. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season.
The third down pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10.
This our last play of the quarter.
11-yard line.
First down, here's Lamar. Rolling out to his left. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
11. Let's get set. What? 11. Stop.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So second down coming up.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Lamar now from the gun. Flush down out to his left. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either.
And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Going play action here. Burrow. And he's brought down after a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Stop. 11. 180. Wait, stop.
Burrow from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
No, we changed it.
Play action now with Jackson. Completed to his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
13 yards on the play.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now Jackson. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
You gotta make it move.
Offense in a hurry up here.
You gotta make it happen. Hey.
From the red zone now. Catch made. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
28. Bengals 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. So this one on the defense. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go.
In motion the slot man right. Burrow now on 1st down. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
11. Here we go. 180. Stop.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
He's going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing a 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
11. Stop.
Trying for it with Burrow. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Nick Martin picks it off. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare. 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offensive coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
He can run it. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they're on him catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Now it's Lamar. He brings it in. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead.
Bengals 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a first down. Burrow out of the shotgun. Hits his running back. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
11, get set.
Burrow to the air now. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards.
11 MT, 11
And
MT.
the Bengals first down.
11 Thomas.
A gain of 9 yards.
Burrow back to throw.
Bengals.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down.
180. 180 shot. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
11, 11. Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
It's
11,
a loss
11,
of
11.
8 yards. Brings up 2nd
11
and
MT,
11
tight.
at the
11 MT,
Ravens'
tight.
41-yard line.
Stop.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. And they pick him off again! And the Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
At the 34-yard line.
This one's set up for Lamar. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Tackle made by Jair Brown.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hey, Alpha, say hi.
3rd and long for him here. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He fields this at the 18. All right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. Here's the final play of our first half.
Here we go. Stop.
Looking to throw. A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 12. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Gets him on the in route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
The first down carry for Brown. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. 11 empty. 180. Stop.
Now Burrow. Finds Brown, right side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Burrow on first down. Finds Chase on the slant. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Again, it's Burrow. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First down.
It's good set. Stop.
First and goal.
Brown on the inside give. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. 8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Here we go, here we go.
Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Looking for the back that time. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
This is no good. A surprising miss as he cracks it off the left upright. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal.
Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on first, second, or even third and goal.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up second and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Again, this is Mitchell. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now Jackson on third down. Buying some time right. He's making a bid for it. Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And the Bengals get to it.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body, and in prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
And they take him down right along the 30. Looking quickly here.
Second and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Burrow setting to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Gun.
Here's Burrow. Pass it down close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending the...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the third. George Pickens the touchdown. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals cut the lead by a quarter, down out of 21.
Bengals 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. It is Cup, left side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Play action now with Jackson. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
No, we changed it.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Ravens with possession and a big enough lead already. They can probably coast the rest of the way. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. Forced out to his right. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down him. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. And again, it's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens put up even more points in a win. Here's Luke for the point after. And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And this one kicks out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but a tough spot now after a massive loss. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long.
180.
Burrow back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Into the hands of Pickett. He's got room to roam. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals putting up points in a game decided. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like...
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on. 180.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage at really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception.
He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. And now the Bengals offense still on the field. We'll see them go for 2.
Will line up for the
Panther 60,
conversion.
Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4.
42, Bengals 26. Evan McPherson.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Throwing again is Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Bengals have some new life in the 4th. First down from the 41.
19. Here we go, here we go. 70,
They'll come out throwing. He rolls to his right. Throwing the out route complete. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. All set now. 1st and 10.
First down, Cincinnati.
Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's 2nd down coming up.
79, here we go, back. Ready.
Pass play coming here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football. Run it.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
25-yard line.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. On the move, headed right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that, getting out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
Lamar now from the gun. He's got a man left. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Cut out left. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable, and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Throw left side, complete. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Jackson yet again. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing deep towards the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. Problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball. I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Jackson now on third. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
16-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Headed out right. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens stretch the lead to 23.
Ravens 49. Bengals 26.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He fields it from the 8. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So the left first down stands since it worked out well for him. The penalty declined. That brings up 2nd and 10. Offense to the line for 2nd down. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line.
That's good.
They are throwing it again. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run. Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook was wide open.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's caught. Chase has it. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Offense up to the line fast. Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making the scoreboard look a touch better. Mark Andrews with the touchdown.
Come on, come on.
Back to throw now. Escapes out to the left. And he reaches the end zone on that two-point try, Brock. This is going to cut it to a two-score game now. Down 15.
34.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
No. Already.
They're going to pass it here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. Hits him on the out route. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. On 4th now. On comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Luke knocks it through. And it's a 3-score game now. An 18-point lead.
After I'd imagine dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And, of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Return starts at the 9. Luke's away from 1. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Go! Back to 60, back to 60.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Trying to push deep downfield. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
This will be the final play of the game.
70 range, 70 range. Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Here he goes, one final shot. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Nick Martin picks it off. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. With Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.